welcome back for part 2 of Operation Market Garden. Yeah, that APC just made it past before I was able to put that landmine down. You know, we've got an APC and a tank just circling around. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if you jump right before you use the landmine, or maybe you need an explosive to convince him to move. There we go. The purpose of jumping wall using the landmine. Wow, that B-17. Is that hostile? I don't see it on the radar. Now that's really sad. I mentioned in the last couple of minutes that there were no planes flying around. And now we've got hostile planes, even though there are none on this map. So presumably someone just drove past to our uncapturable base and stole the B-17 bomber. Did I get interrupted when I was talking about that landmine thing? If you jump while placing the landmine, it tosses it like a frisbee a little bit, and you can have a... Yeah, roger that. You can get a lot of vehicles just outside the gates. I think the Tiger is blocking the path somehow, for whatever reason. And as I was saying, the landmines, you want to have some distance between you and the hostile vehicle because they do explode in a very large explosion, which will team kill you. If you're right up against the vehicle, you place the landmine, it moves, you'll team kill yourself. Alright, that Tiger was smoking, so I guess someone had jumped out of it, and that's what blocked all the vehicles. Actually making some good use of this rifle from not getting the kill. You take a lot of health off of them.
We're taking casualties! Enemy infantry spotted!
I'm going to be mostly sticking around this ammo crate over here. It's just really useful to keep all of your rifle clips, and of course you refill your explosive packs and landmines as well. In fact, I would be setting up a huge landmine field right now. You can have a maximum of 9 landmines out at a time. I'd love to have tons of landmines around here. They're camouflaged by the grass, but unfortunately the server does have friendly fire enabled for landmines. There's a separate option for that. And I'm just going to team kill a bunch of people if I set up the landmines. Got a pretty decent anti-vehicle defense anyways. A lot of bazookas shooting around. It's rare to actually hit somebody with a rifle when you're parachuting down, but it is nice to kind of just make them hear that whizzing bullet sound, so they're thrown off balance.
We've lost contact with an outpost!
Alright, now I'm going to show you what you normally do if you're on the German team, for instance. Just stick an X-Pack right there, go over here, have your detonator out, and when you see someone coming up the stairs, you just have a little bit of staircase that you can watch. You detonate it when they come up. But since I'm on the Allied side, and we can just parachute down anyway, it's not really as important. Unless you think the Germans have a really good chance of taking this flag and you just want to hold it neutral. If you're on the German team, sometimes it's fun to just sit there as long as they'll allow you. With an X-Pack up in the stairs, it's very difficult to pry you out of there. Alright, finally that guy got killed. Alright, now at any moment that German tank is going to start rolling up here, you'd think he would. Alright. Now you can actually do some good multitasking as the engineer when you're doing defense. If I had some landmines and X-Packs out, I could have 2 separate traps. And because your rifle has good range, you can stay here and keep the flag neutral while putting shots out against people halfway across the map. So you can always kind of stay busy. Especially if you've worked on hitting moving targets. You can really do a lot of damage. And again, with an ammo crate there, you can just keep firing bullets again and again, even if you think you're going to miss. Just keep putting firepower out there. And I'm not sure which way that tank is going to roll.
Good job, soldier.
Alright, we've got a bunch of bazooka troops anyways. Now you may be surprised watching this and thinking, you know, there's a lot of action going on, a lot of hostiles, a lot of people to kill, even though technically I've been playing on defense. See some good range there on the X-Pack. I've been playing defense, which is something that people normally don't use on Battlefield 1942 or really any of the Battlefield games, assuming that it's going to be boring just waiting for the enemy to come around. But actually, if you're on an important flag like this one, you can go on defense and get a lot of action because the enemies are going to be coming to you all the time. There's a rare case where it'd be more useful to have a rifle. Okay, I'm guessing there's a hostile tank around or something. There we go. Yeah, just keeping the flag neutral, but still, any opportunity I get to zoom in and fire a shot at I needed one more bullet, I think. And that's a sound bug that you can hear with the machine gun not stopping. It should reset when I spawn in again. Alright, now we're starting to get into the position that the Americans really don't want to be in. And that's when they've got no flags and they've got enemy tanks all around the church. With enough hostile tanks around, they can just chew up all the people who parachute in and have no problem at all keeping the church safe and racking up lots of kills. Unfortunately, we had enough people to take down the tank and cap the flag.
We're taking casualties.
And there's a guy over there. I don't know, I guess the bug must have something to do with that one guy, because that's the second time I've heard it, and he was around.
We've lost contact with an outpost.
Alright, didn't get a chance to use my X-Pack again. And as always, you can grab the X-Packs by crouching and using your repair kit. Now that actually does have some consequences in this game because it allows enemy engineers to defuse and pick up your X-Pack traps. So if you're not around, they can grab them. And I do not believe they can do that with the C4 packs on Battlefield 2.
Good job, soldier.
You know, it's funny looking at the map. It seems like the Germans have done a good job of keeping a lot of flags in the city area of the map, but they just haven't been able to close the deal on the church flag. So that's why we've managed it. In fact, we have a really nice ticket lead. So even though it kind of felt like our team was losing for the longest time, without the ability to take the all-important church flag, they weren't able to do it. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but the ticket lead on this map is 3 flags. So as long as we take the church, the Germans have to have all 3 of the other ones to bleed us. Stay tuned for part 3.